Ruka, and we're here to sail around the world via Cape Horn and the Cape of Good Hope. I'm Kate, and this is Curtis and Roxy the dog. We're racers, turned cruisers, and we are ready to do some serious sailing. So click subscribe and come along for the ride. It was time to go exploring and sailing again, so we gathered up our friends from Deefer Diving to head to Ile de Ronde to give our underwater friends an amazing above-water experience. You may remember Gary and Nora previously, but this time we had John and his catamaran called Slug Hunter, as well as Jean and John's friend Alex. We got the luxury of sailing with Nora, while the rest of the guys opted for the multi-hull. I guess we'll find out who was quickest.
That sexy look.
Woo! Earning my beer calories today.
Being a bit larger in length than Slug Hunter, we were killing it on speed. So much so that we were not far past Carriacou before we overtook them. After some discussion, we decided to turn around and make for the catamaran, where we looped around them, much to their chagrin, and took off south again. We knew we had plenty of time to get some extra fun sailing in before dark. With the tank strapped securely on the rail, we headed back towards which we came. Who doesn't love a little friendly competition?
I feel like it's kind of late. You can, I guess.
You have to dive.
No, don't do that.
So this is what you call stealing your wind.
Aha!
Oh, they do
They're all
it
standing around, drink a beer, no one's filming us.
Yeah. Get the GoPro, Gary!
Come on!
Where's the GoPro? Come on! Bye!
See you later, John and Gary. Bye-bye. Good maneuver, guys. I think it's about beer 30 for all of us.
what you're made for, and there's nothing that is too late for. Out of the cold into my warm hand, in the sun, it's already begun. You are my one, with a simple mind, we should find some more time. We don't need to worry at all.
How you doing, buddy? How you doing? You happy? You smell land?
Everybody couldn't make a wrong turn. You waver and slip and you get burned. But I'm here, so don't you worry, 'cause you know I'll be there in a hurry. Out of the cold into my warm hands, in the sun. It's already begun. You are my one. We just stand by romance, second chance. We don't need to worry at all.
Before we pull back on the anchor, we put on the snubber to the deck cleats to take pressure off of the windlass. Here you can see the backwash from the prop, but we aren't moving. The anchor is set and it's time to relax and wait for the arrival of Slug Hunter.
It's already begun. You are my one, with a simple mind. We should find some more time. We don't need to worry as all.
After anchoring during a beautiful sunset in the secluded bay of Ile-de-Ronde, we decided to let Chef Dean take over making hamburgers on the grill.
How's it grilling, Dean?
It's going good, man.
Oh yeah.
Puts me to the test.
Woo! Yeah. Cool that down. A little beerage. Well, that's what we could do. We could dump a little beer in there.
No.
Will it make it worse? Good?
What the fuck did it go in?
Oh yeah.
The next day we took Slug Hunter to some nearby islands in the Kick'em Jenny Volcano exclusion zone to explore beneath the water. Just wait until you see the amazing colors and sea life.
Nora!
We had caught enough lionfish for Nora to make her famous ceviche, and for Dean to make his beloved grilled lionfish with butter and veggies.
What do we got there, Dean?
Well, grilled. You have some fish right here, lionfish. You have some butter right there. You have Nora right here, and we have onion right here. It's getting crazy. That's what we call it. Mix up.
You should make a cooking show, man.
Without 2 tenths of onion.
We packed the 7 of us around the table in Sweet Ruka and shared many laughs, listening to soca and enjoying tons of ice from our new working freezer. Although we were from 6 different countries, we enjoyed each other's company. Before heading back to Carriacou, Nora and I took advantage of the bright sun to go for a quick swim and check the anchor. Gary, Dean, Alex, and John left at the crack of dawn on Slug Hunter, but we decided to slow things down and sail with the jib, enjoying the blue skies and turquoise waters around us. The weather was a little bit more on the nose this time, so we unfurled the jib, still traveling around 7 and 8 knots, and took off towards Tyrell Bay where Sweet Ruka would soon get a makeover. We arrived back in Tyrell Bay, and it sort of felt like when your vacation is over, and you're happy for the memories, but sad it had to end. The melancholy really washed over us because we knew we had a heap of work ahead of us.
If you are anything like me, then right about now, you're asking yourself, what can I do to help out?
Hello world! Good morning. We are getting ready to haul the boat out today. We've got some bottom painting to do, hopefully maybe some varnish work that we've been putting off, and a lot of little odds and ends. Nothing super crazy, but we just want to be ready to go because we are ready to be on the move. So trying to move forward, and it's gonna be a good time.
We headed into the marina amongst the cawing gulls first thing in the morning and pulled alongside the wall while we waited for the marina to open and the crane operators to get there.
Let's get to it. Let's get it done. You step it up a notch. We can do it. We can get it done. 'Cause we're doers, and doers don't watch.
A diver checked the straps, which is reassuring as hauling the boat out can be a nerve-wracking process. The boat came out without a hitch, but surely a dirty bottom from all of that tropical water we were living in. It was time for life on the hard. The first project was refairing the keel. Ever since we bought the boat, the paint was uneven from too many layers, and it began to flake and attract a lot of growth. We wanted to smooth it out and make it almost race-like to regain some speed we've been missing. It was so nice having a budget marine located in the boatyard. We made frequent trips to stock up on much needed supplies, often multiple times in the same day. We frequented so often that we became friends with the staff. Meet young boy Merv, budget marine manager during the day and DJ at night. We even ran into a few interesting customers from time to time as well. Sometimes we'd walk the beach to get a break from the boatyard, and we saw some interesting characters there too. We certainly weren't lacking in entertainment. The joy, however, quickly subsided as disaster struck St. Vincent. the island just north of us, as the Soufriere Volcano erupted, destroying homes, farmland, and covering everything nearby in layers of corrosive volcanic ash that is also dangerous to breathe. Our stay in the harbor would be prolonged until the ash would stop, as no painting or varnishing could be accomplished. Curtis was spraying off the boat every morning before the wind shifted and the volcano stopped erupting, and so we were able to get back to work. We attempted to get as much varnishing done as possible at the boatyard with the help of expert Shem. Our focus on this haul-out would be the floorboards.
We've got no floor back here behind me. Take a look down here. You can see the stringers, and let's take a look at them. So you can see that's what the boat looks like without any floorboards in. She's pretty strong. It's all one piece and molded together. Like some of the new boats, it's not a liner and a shell. It's all just one piece with stringers. Another thing you can see, here's one of the sanded floorboards. The teak and holly looks really, really good. It's a veneer, so it's pretty thin. Shem's got to be pretty careful out there. He's doing the hard sanding, but he's got great attention to detail. And look here, we've got our stairs. These get a lot of wear and tear, so they needed quite a bit of work. So that's it, that's what we're up to here today. Back to work. Hey, what the heck is this? Could this be a Neil trimaran? Maybe. Did I buy it? It's our workshop. There's our floorboards. We decided to commandeer underneath this Neil 47 trimaran to try and get a little dust protection and some shade while we're putting the layers of varnishes on our floorboards right here. But check this out. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's a carpet anti-fouling they have on the whole boat. I've never seen it before. It's pretty interesting. Maybe you can see a little bit more here. I'm gonna show you maybe some stuff like that. Not quite sure why they put that on there. Seems like it would slow it down quite a bit, but it is what it is, and it makes a great shade workshop here. But that's it. You can see the Ruka right over here behind me. It's time to go home. We'll see you tomorrow for more boat work.
Like a fish on land.
I worked on some small tasks like destaining the bottom of the dinghy and had a few horned friends to hang out with while I was at it. Curtis helped with standing spots on the topsides to prepare for some paint touch-ups. And finally, some extra coats of bottom paint before we were ready to launch. Meet our new friends at the boatyard. Devante, always smiling and making you laugh. Edwin, yacht expert on just about anything. And Matthew, who also performs as a singer inside and outside of the boatyard.
Anywhere you are, I am there. Anywhere you go, I'll be there.
These guys made showing up for work such a joy that we were almost sad to go.
There's where we want to go. Back in the water.
I take it too far. Now I dwell in the sand like a fish on land.